All right, folks. Thanks for checking out the video. I want to talk today about a left-wing activist being fatally stabbed in New York City. Okay. So from the Gateway Pundit here, it says, sick. Friends say leftist activist Ryan Thoresen Carson would sympathize with emotionally disturbed teenager who fatally stabbed him to death, seeing him as a victim of a broken system. Okay. Friends of Ryan Thoresen Carson say he'd feel sorry for his teenage attacker and would want his death to further advance left-wing policies in crime-ridden New York City. The Gateway Pundit reported Tuesday that Ryan Carson, a 32-year-old social justice and climate change activist, was stabbed multiple times in the chest around 4 a.m. at Lafayette Avenue and Malcolm X Boulevard. He was with his girlfriend, Claudia Morales, at the time, waiting at a bus stop after leaving a wedding. You can see the guy here with his girlfriend. Carson was pronounced dead at Kings County Hospital. As of now, the suspect remains at large. The video obtained by the New York Post on Tuesday shows Ryan Carson and his girlfriend sitting on a bus stop bench when they are approached by a stranger in a dark hoodie. Now, I'm not going to play the video here. It's available online if you want to see it. The stranger begins kicking scooters parked nearby for no apparent reason, then turns to Carson and asks, "What the blank are you looking at?" Carson tries to calm the stranger down, but the man pulls out a knife and chases after him. Carson's girlfriend can be heard frantically yelling as her boyfriend tumbles over the bench and collapses to the ground, the Post reported. The attacker then stabs Carson multiple times in the chest, leaving him mortally wounded. He then walks away, but returns a few moments later to spit on Carson's girlfriend and kick his body. Okay. Video ends with Carson's girlfriend kneeling over his body, gently moving his arm. Now, I watched the video. You see the perpetrator walking past them. He starts kicking the scooters, and then he comes back. He confronts the guy. He stabs him. And this guy was completely defenseless. I mean, he didn't seem to know what to do at all. I mean, he certainly wasn't armed, or he certainly wasn't even capable of defending himself. The girlfriend did pretty much nothing. She didn't try to help this guy. She didn't try to, I don't know, stop the bleeding, put pressure on the wound, something. She did nothing. Okay. And then after the fact here, they come out and say, "Oh, well, this Ryan guy would have just seen this guy as some victim of the system, and he wouldn't have been mad at him for killing him." Okay. Now, Ryan, of course, was not available for comment, but this really just goes to show you, as Michael Savage said many years ago, that liberalism is a mental disorder. Okay. So this Ryan guy supposedly was a big time left-wing activist, and I'm sure in his dying moments, as he lay there on the sidewalk taking his final breaths, that he was sitting there thinking, you know what, gee, this guy was a victim and he didn't have enough resources, so it's okay that he killed me here. That's what they want you to believe. But I mean, this also teaches a couple important lessons. One, some of these people will never learn. Okay, so some of these people will never be convinced otherwise. Now, some might, but in a lot of these areas, it's not going to be enough to ever get these people to vote different, to ever get these people to take another look at the things that they espouse, the things that they claim to believe. Okay. Now, some of these people will stay where they're at. Others will move to other areas that are nice places to live, and they will continue to vote for the same kind of policies that are in place in New York, LA, Chicago, Philadelphia, Baltimore, so on and so forth. So I thought this was really interesting here. And now obviously, you shouldn't mourn this guy, because his friends are saying, "Oh, well, he would have been completely okay with being murdered there on the sidewalk here." And here's his Marxist girlfriend here who um, did absolutely nothing to try to help him. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we find out that she's dating the guy that killed her boyfriend. So just a really sick story here, all the way around, all the way around. So, anyways, that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.